sharing my insights of my recent article related to insight threats and the strategies to mitigate the risks related to sensitive data of the organization. Okay. As all organizations are growing and moving towards digitization or digital infrastructure, the risk are from the inside threats also increasing, and it is one of the cyber attacks, you can say. In this video we will explore what is inside threats and how to prevent. Let us see. So the topic is insider threats and mitigating the risk to the sensitive data. Is nothing but the unseen risk within organization. So the inside threats are basically from where exactly we are getting it. So today we are going to the digitization, and at the same time cyber attacks also increasing. But if you see the real, are we missing something that is already inside the organization? Employee, partner, or somebody already separated. So these are the areas we need to focus. So this is about the inside threats from where we will be facing it. It's one of the challenge also for us. Moving on. As I mentioned, these threats are from the employees or former employees. Those are having access to the data. It could be contractor, business, or a temporary employees, whomever it may be. So these are the areas we need to focus. And these threats are not monolithic. They can manifest in primarily three ways. Malicious. Those are individuals driven by a clear intention. I need to do this, or how to harm it, whatever the reasons. Okay. So stealing the data, sabotage the systems, sharing the data. The second type, you can say that key negligent. Often more common are these days, it's okay. Carelessness or human errors, or not correcting, or not serious about it, or breaking the protocols. Third is compromised. So we'll compromise certain areas, or people may compromise it. Could be external attacks, having internal account, having access to the system. So we can talk about these three areas currently. Moving on. What techniques can they use it? Insiders can leverage their legitimate access and understanding the internal system to exploit various vulnerabilities. If I know somebody's password, or I try to get the password, how it will be. So here problem number one is how the passwords are set up in the organization. That also one of the area, that one of the ISO control also, we need to ensure the passwords are more secure and change the password in a frequent time. Also we need to divide into two parts: end user community one setup, admins are second setup. A simple way that users are, we can say that up to 12 characters, admins more than 12 characters. Change the password very frequently, like user you can say that 60 to 90 days, but administrator should change within 30 days or 30 days exactly. So coming to our topic, so the system vulnerabilities are there, social engineering, and secretly planting the backdoors, or ensuring that something will keep it today, it will be helpful for me tomorrow. And if access is available, getting the privilege escalation sort of thing, and bypassing the security protocols if they are aware, or people may be training outside doing it. There could be some incidents they want to take a revenge sort of thing. Okay, unsatisfied people. I could not get a promotion. I could not get a salary hike. Let me do like this. Let me see. Another intention also may be there. So, how to prevent and defense uh, strategies? Prevention is the main thing, and for prevention, there are some controls we need to think and plan accordingly. Number one, access control. Instead of access control, we say the secure or strict access control should be there, and privilege to be given very carefully. It may be data access or report generation, or maybe door entry also to be very very careful about it. Second thing is that key user behavior analytics. Like I do go to office at morning 9 o'clock, I'll come at 6 o'clock. This is my routine. Suddenly one day I'll go at 8 o'clock, or I'll come out at 10 o'clock night PM. So why I'm spending extra? These are behaviors. Or I log in from the office daily at morning 7 o'clock, checking the mails and coming. But one day I log in at morning 4 a.m. So these are behavioral changes need to be understand what their logic is. And moving on, DLP is a technology. This is called data loss prevention or data leak prevention. This to be enabled and monitor. Enabling system is not going to work. We need to monitor thoroughly. Understand the incidents, working on incidents. Okay, so DLP will helpful. It may be email DLP or endpoint DLP or network DLP. This to be enabled, monitored thoroughly, and taking the actions promptly. Then logging and monitoring it. So these logs to be maintained, reviewed. Another point is endpoint security. So any endpoint, it may be desktop or laptop, including the mobile or BYOD. In BYOD devices or mobile device, we need to implement the MDM solution, that is master data management or mobile device management. Okay, here topic is endpoint security. So we need to talk about the mobile device management. Without organization's information or approval, users should not install or configure official things in the personal mobile. So that is one of the endpoint. And coming to the next point is SOD, segregation of duties. Ensuring a single individual cannot have multiple things like maker checker, or I can create a voucher, I can pass the voucher, I can get the check also. Those things to be taken care. And onboarding procedures. Again, coming after ISO, we do have a control called user registration and deregistration. So deregistration should be on prompt when a person resigned or if the resignation is approved. We need to be more stringent. We need to monitor more thoroughly that employees. That time they may take some data. It may be personal purpose or whatever the purpose. So access removal is the main thing, and changing the device is also main thing. When the person leave the organization, that time when they hand over the laptop or desktop or any official devices, we need to ensure that is secure and data is formatted. Of course, any important thing to take the data backup for next person's utilization. The last but not the least is physical security. This also from our infosec. Physical security means access controls, allowing the people to the respective areas or not allowing. If a building is of 10 floors, I work in one department, I should not go to all the departments. What is my role? On role also need to be access control be given. Sometimes guests are coming, visitors are coming to the office. We need to escort and take them to the respective location only. And any vendor is coming to do some work in data centers or our network rooms, we need to escort and monitor them properly. Moving on, the challenges in mitigating the inside threats. So whatever we do, whatever best efforts are there, technology is there, but still the challenges are more. Okay, we need to balance the security versus relationship versus productivity versus hierarchy versus etc. etc. So security measures employee productivity and experience. The inherent difficulty defecting the sovereignty and sublet insiders who know to avoid detection the persistent from the human error, which is often unintentional but costly to the organization. Unintention is okay, we can understand, but intention we cannot we cannot allow. But we cannot read the person's mind and allow or disallow. Better, we need to maintain our policies, procedures, controls, and review mechanism. This will more helpful. Make a foolproof system. How to handle the things. This is one of the best thing I experienced at it. Instead of depending, go with the technology, monitor the technology, utilize the technology. This is the way we can think for mitigation of the some of the challenges. And what is the future? In the future is that key we need to see a zero trust architecture in the organization, automate the responses, detect and responding systems, utilize the AI. Nowadays AI is famous. Utilize the AI monitoring tools and proactively understand the intelligence, what is happening outside the world, and try to implement it. Some of the use cases from the industry are different sectors are there. If the manufacturing, they may use our IP, that intellectual property theft. We we have seen some use cases. Those are working in the typical R&D department. The data can be leaked or maybe taken along with them, go to another company, they launch it. In healthcare, we know the health data, HIPAA violations are there. Finance, committing some frauds, not only leaving time, at the running time also they can do it. And obviously our own area, IT, especially in the cloud environment, these are the things are available. We need to have a more stringent rules and regulations and follow up the thing process to be enabled. And conclusion from my end is that the inside threats are very real, continuously evolving, and often underestimate a risk to the organization in any size. But with the comprehensive, holistic approach, one that seamlessly combines cutting edge technology, clear policies, strong culture of security, and awareness, trainings are important. Maybe the executive level, or maybe top management, or a intern, or a senior management, whoever it may be. Everybody need to be vigilant and informed. All need to go under proper training. Training makes them perfect because we will not miss anything. In the training, we can include a quiz, a mandatory exam to be provided or enabled. People need to attend that one. They should not take as a light, as a eternal exam. No, because things are changing. So the controls are changing, or we may have to take the use cases and include the use cases in a training. Their HR support is very required for IT people. With this, I'll hold myself here. Thank you.